I don't even know if this is working. I'm going to find out. I'm going to try this. You can't see my face because I can't pry it up. And they don't make the tripod work for other people's tripods. It's not rocket science. Make it share for everybody. Stop worrying about outdoing someone else so nobody can have your product. Because you know what? It's just a tripod. We needed the camera to put on there. It won't fit. But it'll fit on mine, but mine doesn't work very good. You need to make a tripod that one size fits all, and every tripod will work for every camera. Video camera. I mean, it ain't rocket science. Stop being so competition. Have you heard of the word share in a sandbox? As Christian illusionist KT, a motocross biker, since 1970s church member friend, says, can't we all play nice in a sandbox called sharing? Stop fighting. You share the knowledge. You make it work for everything. You don't use it for, oh, I'll make it so it only works for this camera, so the other camera can't fit. No, that is silly. God says to share. Freely you have received, freely give. That's God's own words. Anyway, I'll try it this way. It ain't gonna look right. The pyramid. Thanks, Toni, and all the Parker family. PJ Parker, Philip Parker, Marie and Parker, Joseph Parker, and I forgot their oldest son. Well, there's Joseph Parker, but anyway, PJ Parker, the oldest one, got his name. Anyway, thanks all the Parker family. Alright, for the pyramid. Okay, I learned how to solve this in the 1980s, and I taught Toni Culpepper and my friend in the 90s, 70s and 80s, I think. Anyway, Toni Culpepper, he's the one that I let him hold on to my sub-trunk, and he told me, I don't understand, Bill. He says him and his wife went to do some painting and cleaning up. We put everything on the screen porch, but everything was there except for your sub-trunk. I said, well, somewhere someone's using it as a clothes hamper or a toy box, because the trap door they're not going to find. If they do, then they'll wonder what it's for. If they happen to understand stage illusions, then they'll know what it's for. Okay. Okay. What you do is, I taught Toni Culpepper how to do this because he had a pocket version. Same kind, but it was pocket. It was Unaroot's pocket pyramid. This one's called something else, but it's still the pyramid. This is updated with ball bearings. Let's see. You look at the corner to see what color's on the top. You get to know, and just like the Rubik's Cube, if a piece is in wrong, then you got to take it out and put it in right, or it won't get solved. Or if a sticker's in wrong, you got to put it in right. Anyway, that's with any kind of puzzle. You got to have it solved. Alright, you got blue, yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, orange, yellow. Anyway, you just pick what you want to be the top. You look at the bottom. This is my version idea. You look at the top on the bottom point, and what color is not there. In this case is blue. No, yeah, blue. Then blue is the top. So you turn it so. Don't worry about what color is in the 3 section. It could be the same color, or not in the right order, just like in a Rubik's Cube. You're just focusing on this part here. The point and the triangle, the point and the triangle. Once you do that, you got that part done. Alright, that's step 1, step 2. Step 3 is to, if the color's on here, and it needs to go over here, then you'd bring it down, bring this over, bring this back up, and then turn it where it needs to go to put it in its color alignment. Well, anyway, and then there's 2 steps you gotta memorize. So in a sense there's 4 steps, but if you don't count the looking around and all that, there's only 3 steps, because sometimes you might have to do one pattern 2 times, or you might have to do it once, I don't know. Okay, so I mix it up, so look here. You see, there's a red here, a green here, and a yellow here. So in this case, blue's the top. So I turn it so blue's the top. See, there's 1 there already. So you, without messing that one up, you see the blue here, so you turn it so it's like that. And then you look for the other blue, it's right here. So all you're looking is for this thing here. These 2 parts here. Don't see, that's a blue there, but it doesn't match up. See, it's blue, but it doesn't match up because you need a green there. All right, because this, see, green, yellow, red, and then you got to put the blue to their colors. Anyway, it's called color line, like in the Rubik's Cube or a pocket cube, or any other puzzle, starter puzzle, whatever. I tried the starter puzzle; that was hard because you got 2 of the same color, and it's like nerve-wracking. Alright. But now we have YouTube. I could probably learn it that way. The Rubik's event, I used to solve it, and now I done forgot how to do it. But there's a guy out there jarring my memory to know how to do it. But it ain't. I used to do it all the time. Anyway, there's one pattern I do that he doesn't do. But anyway, if I could memorize it, then he could see my idea. And it might cut us solving time. Alright. Let's see. I'm looking for the blue yellow. So I'm looking. If it's not on the bottom, so it's somewhere on the top. Yep. Blue yellow. So I bring it down. Bring what I did up. Bring this to where it needs to go. See, now it's yellow, blue. Now I'm looking for the blue-red. There it is over here. You can see when you bring that down and bring that up. That brings that to red, blue, or whatever color you're using. Blue, green. Bring that down, bring that over, bring that up. See it's over here, but it needs to go up here. Well, anyway, the blue green, good, not the blue, yeah, blue green. You just bring it down, bring it over, bring it up. Now, if you do this in the one pattern where they're all 2 around, then you only do the second part, not the first part.
By 6 o'clock.
Alright, look around for.
Okay, then you might, if you want 2, I'll let you see what sizes we got.
Now look for the.
What is this? Oh, there's nothing for supper tonight.
See how yellow?
Maybe Bill and Al do potato too. I might just cook some potatoes.
Look for one that's done like this, but the other is not. That means the others are opposite colors. They stay on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I'll let you pick out the one Joe wants. Now we're gonna wash
And you keep this over here, and you do this maneuver. You bring it towards you, bring it away, bring what you did back up. Go on the right and do the same thing, but bring it away to the left. Bring this back up. Bring this over and bring that over. Bring it over. Well, see, then it got done. Sometimes you have to do it to get a second pattern to get it. Huh?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Alright. Okay. DVD, Mission Impossible. Sunday, A-Team. Saturday, DVD of Walker. Alright, the original. Okay. See what pattern, if I can get it to do that one pattern. See there? What? See, this is the pattern you're looking for. If you come across this, and you bring it so that it looks like this all around, and then you just do this. You bring it down, bring it over. See how that matches up? If it didn't, then you'd bring this down, bring that over, go over on the opposite side and bring that down. But it doesn't match up, so you know it ain't right. It's this one that matches up. Since it matched up, you bring this back up and you just keep twirling the bottom and just bringing it so all the pieces come into play. See, I did the pattern to get the pattern. So you go, boom. That didn't match up, so you go this way. Yeah. So you would do it this direction, all the way around, instead of the other way. Anyway, that's how you solve the Rubik's Pyramid.
Oh, is it on the mailbox there?
In church, all the kids like, ooh, cool, how you do that? I said, practice, trust me. It's called a flourish. There's a lot of kind of flourishes, but this is, I forgot what kind of flourish this is, but it took me a while. I kept dropping them on the floor. It's like juggling, it takes practice or the balls go everywhere. They say to practice on the bed first, that way if they fall on the bed, then you don't have to go chasing them. I was praying to Jesus to learn how to juggle, and he answered my prayers. I ran into Paul South, church member, junior boy. Now he's an adult, has a family. Time flies. Anyway, and then Mac Palmer is next to oldest son, because there's Tim Palmer, John Palmer, Steve Palmer, and his daughter Joy Palmer. And Mary Beth Palmer is his wife. But anyway, John Palmer, I didn't know, wanted to learn how to juggle, and he couldn't understand the book. And I was teaching him what Paul Self taught me. And his dad, I think, is Earl Self, and I forgot his mom's name. But anyway, Paul Self, Mac Palmer came up to me and said, Bill, thank you for teaching my son, John, how to juggle. He had a hard time in the book. Oh, you're welcome, but I'm thankful to Jesus that Paul Self taught me. Well, that's good, but it's good that you helped my son John out. Bob Scofield always says, Bill, you gotta learn to give your own credit. You don't need to mention me or David Copperfield or Michael Klein or anybody. Just do the trick and just, I know, but I like to give where credit's due. I don't know, just the way I am. Jesus made me this way. I don't know. Anyway, I hardly do this trick anymore, but I'll do it anyway. Called to Harry Blackstone, who on 321 contact, and something Spade, Evan Spade. I ain't looked his YouTube channel anymore, but he's good with card tricks and everything, and vanishing bird cage. Anyway, he he said, Bill, that maneuver is the bottom top change. That's older than Blackstone Jr. Oh, okay, thanks. I just saw Blackstone do it, so I thought he invented it or something. See, every magician helps each other out. Illusionist. Okay. Like Andre Cole says, I told Tavis Long this and Bob Scofield that Andre Cole knows, and Copperfield knows too, what Jesus does is miracle. But what they do is stage illusions of thousands of pounds of equipment. He said you don't see no 18-wheeler trucks with him or disciples. And he said if Jesus was a magician, which he knows he's not, he looks, because Andre Cole is an illusionist, and he looked at the Bible perspective in that way. He said if Jesus was a great illusionist, then Judas that would put a mask on and started revealing his tricks, like the mass magician do, where like Valentino and all that. I got what you were saying. And everybody that sacrificed their life because they know Jesus is real. Anyway, there were many witnesses. And the Magi, they were wise. God let the Magi, who are Christians, follow that special star because they know the difference between a regular star. Huh? And they met Jesus in a house. And the donkey, Balaam's donkey, girl donkey, God let that donkey speak to Balaam.